Hey everybody, Anabrax here, bringing to you what I hope to be a somewhat short mini-series for Summoner's War. These videos are going to be kind of just an update over time kind of thing, not a, they won't be regular, and I'll try to keep them as short as possible. Anyways, what these videos are going to be about is clearing Summoner's War with nothing but 2-star monsters and under, in short. I know what you're thinking. Anyways, I believe 2-star monsters get a bad rep. Well, anything that's not a 5-star monster gets a bad rep. And after seeing a video by the Motivational Gamer about how he had a challenge set for himself to clear Trials of Ascension with nothing but 2-star monsters, I decided that I wanted to do something similar / try. Now, I believe his video series never got finished up. So what I'm doing here is just kind of, I'll show you every time I make kind of a major breakthrough in progress. So let's say I progress from Giants B10 to Dragons and B7 or whatever. I'll make a video and give an update on where my monsters are at and what I'm doing with them to a point. Like I said, I like to keep these videos somewhat short, but just to kind of show that, hey, 2-star monsters can do this, so anything can do this. That's the point of these what these videos are going to be, and I hope you bear with me and check it out. Anyways, I'll get into what I've done so far, because obviously, as you can see, by the 27 in the top left there, this is not a fresh video for a fresh account. This account is a couple weeks old and a couple days now, I believe. And as you can see, by the crystal amount that I have and the awakening thingy, the awakening pack, or free awakening scroll thing, I have purchased a couple items. Now what I've purchased is only the 2 beginner packs and the 2 intermediate packs, as well as the, let's see if we go into here, the growth pack one. So as you can see, that's what I've purchased so far. Now I haven't used anything, which I will show you here. Other than, I believe I used the Mystic Scrolls I got to help evolve a couple of monsters. But yeah, so as you can see, I have 5 Legendary Scrolls and 1 Light and Darkness Scroll, and thanks to the event that is on currently, which is the 3rd anniversary coin event, the spring event was on and I used it to great success. As you can see, the 3rd anniversary coin event has 19 days left on it. But yeah, so the spring anniversary, or whatever, the spring event was on, and I used that to help progress this account a bit quicker than one normally would. I haven't really used much in the way of crystal refreshes other than claiming for the spring event. Outside of that, I've maybe refreshed anywhere between 3 to 5 times, just to try and get some more EXP. Or, no, sorry, essences, not EXP. Anyways, sorry about that. The reason I've made this video now instead of when I first begun about when I first begun the account is because what I've been doing for the last couple of weeks is farming essences, not experience, and clearing scenario. You see, because I'll show you here, being that I set myself the goal that I would only use 2-star monsters for this account, I had to actually level up some 2-star monsters so that they could replace the free 3 stars and 4-star monster that you get. As you can see, I've got 3 Devilmons here because I've been obviously doing my, using my arena tokens, and managed to save enough each week to get the Devilmon. So as you can see, I've got 2 here from the first 2 weeks, and this Devilmon is one that I've purchased, let's see, just either today or yesterday. See, 6 days left for my next purchase of a Devilmon. And let me show you scenario. So I've cleared from, Garen Forest, as you can see by the size of what I've cleared here, and I've cleared up to, if we go into Rift of the Worlds here, I'm up to this. So as you can see here, if you haven't cleared the middle rift yet, you can't enter the other rifts. It says please complete the quests first, which means please clear this particular one first, which I have not attempted and will not attempt until I have at least a full team of 5 stars for Rift World Raid 1. Yeah. Yeah. Because, well, it's just polite, isn't it? Anyways, let me show you what I have been doing and collecting here quickly. As you can see, I've got Atark, which has taken the 4-star Fatal runes that you get given for free, and I believe I actually found that 4-star Blade rune. That wasn't one that was given to me. Good old Konamiya's leveled up now. I leveled up a Tigresi for the leadership skill. So I have a 1-star monster that I've been using here, and if you bear with me, if you take a look at their stats, they're actually quite similar to a point. Tigresi has more defense, a little less speed, but attack is, they're both in the 300s, less HP, but hey, that's, the water dog. If we go to the fire dog here, it's, less HP, more attack. Yeah, Tigresi's kind of in a in-between line here when it comes to this. But, yeah, so bear with me. Here's my leadership skill, because it turns out there are no 2-star monsters with leadership skills. If I'm wrong about that, then please correct me. Anyways, as you can see, I have been busy farming and awakening all of my monsters rather than for farming runes. As you can see here, these are the free 3-star Blade runes. They're only +6. 2-star Swift runes just for the speed bonus from the set bonus, and yeah. My entire time so far has been farming essence dungeons and secret dungeons so that I can awaken the monsters I plan on using. As you can see, I've got 3 Tarks, and for Necro I have 3 Archagens. I have Tantra, who by the way has 2 moves that slow the enemy, so I'm going to say him. We have Kahul here for a little what's the word? Yeah, he's a mini Bernard, we'll say. And yeah, to kind of fill in the role of other monsters, we will make use of, these ones. As you can see, I have Jansen. That 50% attack bar increase is going to be heaven later. Sisru for the attack speed debuff. Where are we? Seal for the attack bar reduction. We've got Royd for boss focus later on. Well, to help, just in general, really. That attack bar drop to 0 will come in handy. And of course Shannon. Who doesn't have a Shannon? The Ramagod. Because, hey, good old Heal Yeti, who has yet to have himself awakened. We have the salamanders for, well, potentially raid later on, because, in case I didn't mention it yet, this account is only going to use two-star monsters for everything. So this is, you know, the first video as kind of a beginner point and where I'm at after farming essences. As you can see, I only have all these locked monsters are ones I'll be using. Anything without the locked symbol on them? Oh, I should probably lock him. There we go. No worries. Will not be getting used. So these two are going to be food. Because, as you can see, I've been busy collecting skill ups for my mobs. And, speaking of which, let us power up. Yes. I've gone through quite a few doggos. I'm calling them doggos, you'll just have to deal with it. Let's see. So as you can see, I've max skilled a couple of my doggos. I've got Arcagen on blade runes, as you can see, with crit damage for now. They're pretty nice stats, really. Crit rate 87%, crit damage 110%. You know, he got the 5-star runes. Yeah, so for anyone that doesn't know, if you get blade runes, they will come with crit rate and crit damage on them from your scenario. Really nice to know if you're like starting out fresh and you just really need a damage dealer, because these will do you a good solid. Once this is a 5-star monster, he's going to do pretty good. Of course, I could throw them on a, you know, attack focused monster, and they would perform better. But hey, I'm going to farm more runes later anyway, so that's soon. Now, my progression plan for this account is actually to do Necro first, using the Arcagens, and hope everything turns out well. It might not, and if it doesn't, I'll just swap things up a bit. But yeah, here's hoping. You know, I'll use the so I use the Arcagens and Necro team to farm some runes for the Tarks, and then I'll use the Tarks to farm dragons to farm some runes for the Arcagens, and vice versa. I plan on trying to get them all on Violent with good crit damage and attack rather than HP, or I believe the second skill works on defense, yes. That way they kinda, hopefully the damage comes from Slash Hook, just to help clear Necro, and we'll see how far we can get with that before we fiddle with anything else, is my plan so far. It might not work, but if it does, go me. Yeah, so I think that's covered pretty much everything so far. Yes, sorry, that's right. As you can see here from the packs, I have 5 legendary scrolls and 1 light and dark scroll, which I have not used. And as you can see, I've used pretty much 0 crystals, which I think I said earlier. But my goal here is, including the event legendary scroll from the 3rd anniversary coin event that we can get here, I plan on, where is it? Go in here, and I plan on, once clearing Trials of Ascension normal for the first time, which I am very dedicated to doing, just so you guys know, with only 2-star monsters. Remember, only 2-star monsters. I will summon all of these scrolls, and any scrolls that I have, upon completion of Trials of Ascension normal for the first time. So they're going to sit there for quite a while, and so will these. Oh yeah, by the way, in case you guys didn't notice, I have a Vertifile sitting here. I pulled him from my second Mystic Scroll, and I pulled the Fire Succubus from my first, which I used for... Sorry, I was summoning Mystic Scrolls. I was just going to save Mystic Scrolls, but then I decided, well, instead of that, I'm going to summon them and use the 3-star monsters as fodder for evolution for my 2-star monsters, because why the hell not? That just goes to show how dedicated I am to making this account work, guys. But as you can see, I kept a couple of, in case I ever do decide to swap this account from only 2-star monsters to more, I've decided to set aside a couple monsters. As you can see, I haven't used Lapis or anything, and yeah, I think I said all this already, but yeah, obviously I will probably not use any of these monsters until I've cleared at least Trials of Ascension hard mode with only 2-star monsters. The end goal: Trials of Ascension hard mode with 2-star monsters. That could take a long time, and that is why I will only be doing short-ish videos, even though this one has, as you can see, run a bit longer than planned. Sorry about that. I'm just trying to make sure I cover everything for the first video. And yeah, I believe that's it. Let's see. Haven't even made my Tranquil Forest, Ancient Rune Stones. I can't even beat this guy right now because I've only got 4-star monsters. Check this guy out. Because I've leveled up so quickly, just by farming essences, these guys have 5-star awakened monsters, and I have no chance of beating them right now. I mean, I come close, but they're just too strong for 2-star runes and on 4-star monsters. Yeah. So hopefully I haven't ranted for too long. I just wanted to give everyone a general breakdown on what's going on here. Say hello to the werewolf that I leveled with only unknown scrolls. He is going to be food for my first 5-star. Yeah. And yeah, let's see. I did use rep monsters to help me clear a couple of scenario stages from my friends list, and that's pretty much it. As you can see, I have enough monsters to kinda clear a little bit of World Boss as well, which is where I actually got my if you noticed earlier, 5 legendary summoning pieces. Booyah. But yeah, so that's the goal. That's what we're gonna be doing, and yeah, hopefully it all works out well, and you guys enjoyed the videos to a point. Just to, at the very least, understand that, hey, these monsters can be used too. You are not gonna be, if you don't get a 5-star monster, that's not the end of the world. If you don't get a 4-star monster, that's not the end of the world. There are plenty of 3-star monsters out there that I would say are freaking, like, if I could use them for this account, that would be fucking amazing. That would be amazing. But no, we're gonna stick with the guns. We're gonna go with 2-star monsters only, and yeah, don't underestimate your monsters. They can all be used. You just have to figure out where to use them and for what. I believe a lot of people have this delusion that they can defeat the entire game with like a single party of monsters, and while that is somewhat possible, you're gonna need monsters created, dedicated, and made just for those specific scenarios and dungeons and raids, and it's gonna happen. It doesn't matter how hard you try to stay away from that. You have to specialize your monsters for different areas of the game, and yeah, every monster has its strong points and what it can be good for and what it can be bad for. Telling everyone that a monster is nothing but food or is complete trash when you can't even figure out how to use it your opinion kinda doesn't count for much. Regardless of the monster's stats, it can be useful in various situations. As you can see by the 1-star monster I'm using here with his terrible leadership skill, that does help. But yes. That'll do it, I guess. Peace out, everybody. If you want to know anything extra or anything more, then just ask in the comment section below, and I will be happy to respond. Let's see. Bam, let's see what we get. Can't have a video without a summon, right? Ta-da! Slime. Now let's check out this. Oh, look at that, guys. 30% chance to reduce the enemy's speed. What a badass. Yeah. That'll do it. Tuesday the 11th of April, 2:07 p.m.